everybody, welcome to the Black Sheep Props channel. I'm Steve and I'm here to teach you the tips, tools, techniques, and materials for building your very own super cool EVA foam props. Now in our last episode, making an EVA foam Green Hornet gas gun part 2, we completed the whole build. And you saw everything go down perfectly, nice and easy, nothing on here was hard. Just take your time and bam, it'll go down perfectly. Really cool build, really fun too. And you know what this means? Since we completed the build, that means in this episode, making an EVA foam Green Hornet gas gun part 3, we're gonna seal it with Plastidip and we're gonna paint it to look like this. Shiny chrome, metallic green, black, and gold. Super easy. We're gonna mask a little bit of it off to do some of the spraying of the chrome, but then the rest is all brush. You can totally do this. Nice and easy. All right, so if you're ready to hit it, let's make something. All right, now we got a couple little spots on this that we want to fill in with our quick seal because we have a couple little gaps. So all right, here we go. We came in here, we had a couple little glitches on the handle that we covered with some quick seal. We had the little gap right here that we sealed, and then right down in here at the base of these dowels we had some little recesses in the foam, so we filled them in with our quick seal, and then we'll just leave this alone overnight and it'll dry up. And then when we get ready to seal it with Plastidip, you won't even see those places. All right, we're out at the spray stand. We're gonna coat our gas gun. It's gonna be awesome. And don't forget, even if you're outside in a well-ventilated area like we are, do not spray without your respirator. Did a few coats of black Plastidip outside. Look at that. Wow, that thing's tight. Looking good. Look at that. Very nice. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to begin masking. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this crazy bright chrome paint for the barrel here, these little rods, and the trigger, part of the trigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to mask off a little bit so that we can spray it and not worry about it getting everywhere. Technically we could let it get everywhere, we could just spray it because we're going to be painting over everything else after that, but we don't want to risk this paint maybe laying down on the rest of our foam in a way that when we try to paint over it, it's streaky or not the way we want. So just to be safe, we're going to go ahead and we're going to tape off a little bit. We're going to use our Tamiya masking tape, or is it Tamiya? Don't know. Tamiya, potato, not sure. And then we're going to come in with our blue painter's tape to cover the bulk of it. So that's it. Just take your time. We're going to start up here, going around these little pillars at the top, if you will. All right, there we go. We took little pieces of our yellow tape and we put them down piece by piece, going around all the round areas here, these 3 posts, and around the front of the barrel, and around the tops of the trigger area right there. That's it. That was kind of the toughest part. Now we can use wider tape. We can come in with our blue painter's tape, and we can loosely cover the whole rest of the piece before we spray it with our crazy chrome spray paint. That's it. Just take your time, loosely cover the whole thing. All right, there we go. See that? We just took our time, went around the whole piece, taped it off. We're gonna Good grief, man. Look at that paint. That is metallic. Wow. All right, we're gonna start taking all of our tape off. All right. So, like you've seen before, it takes a long time to mask it off. And then you spray it and it comes off a lot easier, but check that out. Wow, that's sweet. All right, now we're gonna bust out our brush and we're gonna start painting the rest of it. All right, we're gonna come in with our black. All right, we're gonna come in and we've got the black on the trigger up here. So we're gonna come in and we're literally going to use no masking. We're just gonna come in like that. See that? Look at how rich that black is compared to the Plastidip. Really nice. Just richer, much richer black. All right, and we're just gonna come in, use the square edge of our brush like that, like we always do. All right, just like that, see that? We don't need to mask off because we've got the square brush. All right, there we go. See the difference between there and there? I know at first it seems like the Plastidip is nice and shiny and black, but once you come in here with real black gloss acrylic paint, you really see the difference in how rich the paint is. All right, that's it. So we came in here with our square edge of our brush. We cut in all the way around the edge. We're just gonna coat the whole handle and then move on. Just like nothing. All right, there we go. We've got all of our black done. We've got the cap at the end of our handle, we've got the grip, the trigger, the two levers, we've got all the little rivets, the inset area down in here, we've got this little rod, the black cylinder on the inside, and that's it. That is all of the silver, and that is all of the black. All right, now we're gonna come in with a little bit of gold. Okay, now this is one of the metallic paints that seems to always act a little bit squirrely when we're trying to put it down. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're going to get a layer put down, and then this one we're going to have to go back over as it dries with more layers. All right, there we go. We've got several coats of our gold down in those little spots. Now we went ahead and got a little bit sloppy in there because we wanted to make sure we got all the gold parts done, and we'll go over where we hit it with our next color, which is our green. So we're gonna come in with our metallic green. It's called malachite. Ooh, look at that. Nice. All right, there we go. See that? We just trimmed in around our barrel. Now we can come in and we can start hitting the whole thing with the green. It's not going down too bad, but I think we still will need a second coat. That's it. Keep going. All right, see that? We just took our time, started going around covering it with the metallic green. And All right, nice and easy. The only thing we had to mask off was when we did the silver, and then everything else has just been with our brush. So there we go. There's the black's all looking good. The gold's got multiple coats on it. This was our first layer of the green. That's almost perfect, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit it with another layer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this dry for a little bit, then we're gonna come in and we're gonna do a second layer of the green, and then... All right, there you go, check that out. Really cool. We masked it off and we sprayed the silver parts with our super shiny chrome spray paint. Then we went in with it by brush and we did all the black details, nice and easy. Then we went in with the gold. We did like 3 or 4 layers on those couple little gold details till the paint got thick enough to where you couldn't see through it. Turned out great. And we did 2 layers of the green metallic, which is totally cool. And that's it. So with that final painting detail, that brings our Green Hornet gas gun build to a close. Haha, there you go. Nice and easy. You saw how we taped it off to spray the chrome part, and then you saw how we tackled the entire rest of the paint job with the square tip of our brush. No problem, piece of cake, just take your time and it should be a breeze. And that was it. Really nice. Turned out nice. Now, we normally, well not normally, but a lot of times we get to weather stuff up, make it dirty and aged, and we didn't do that on this, and I really love weathering it up. We couldn't this time, but this was still cool. Turned out great. So there you go. That concludes making an EVA foam Green Hornet gas gun part 3. Hope you liked it. If you did, give us a like, share us with a friend, and subscribe to this channel. And together we're going to go step by step through a lot more super cool builds so that you get the props you deserve. Thanks for coming. See you next time.